Hey all brothers and sisters, my name is Captain Meatshield and welcome back to Attack on Factorio. We're here in our little logistics district, which we started setting up last episode. There's still some more to be done, so I've got my little diagram here. I'm going to go about finishing this setup. Now we've actually got some belts being produced over here, which is absolutely lovely because it's nice to just have these produced for us now. So I want that going up this way, and I need to start putting down some more assemblers. Ooh, okay, that's a big assault going on over there. Ooh, it's actually probably damaging the walls as well. Ooh, I wonder where that came from. Somewhere over this way, probably. That's not very good for me, because the general plan for today is to get this network, or this district finished. We'll connect all the rails up, and then we'll get the train from Turing Sands down here so that we can actually... Oh no, that's going the wrong way. So that we can get some green circuits coming down here, and then as much of the production as possible will finally be happening. What am I low on? I'm low on iron. But that's fine, because I can just hoover iron up from here. And I can hoover gears up from anywhere along this area as well. See, this is the plan. It's so that I've got more access to more stuff. Ooh, there's a lot of assaults going on. Not much like it. But I think for now we might be able to manage. So, one more there. One more there. Okay. Right, let's give all these their jobs. I think that's pretty much set up exactly the way that I need it, except for these belts. That's what needs to be adjusted at the moment. So you need iron and gears. Whoa! Oh, okay. Where the fuck did you lot come from? Maybe we should go and investigate. Should we investigate on foot? I don't know. We'll chance it. We'll see what's up here. Oh. Oh, the bugs have spawned a little base. They've been encroaching on my space. Well, you know what? Fuck you. I'm going to destroy everything you love. No, stop destroying the things that I love. That being me. Take out the spawners, and then we can go after the worm. Fuck it, we'll go after the worm now. There we are. Right. That cropped up without my knowing about it. So I think I'm going to need to put a radar in this new district, just to keep an eye on things. And we're definitely going to have to set up some walls, because... fuck! Yeah, because our mining's being assaulted. Oh, we're off to a good start with this episode, aren't we? Okay, I'm going to finish sorting out this belt spaghetti, although I need splitters. And for splitters, I need electronic circuits. So maybe we could just dump, like, half a stack in that. And then we'll dump half a stack in there. So we can just get some being produced for now. I think that's all the belts sorted, other than this little bit here. It looks like it's spot on. If it is, I'm quite pleased. The only thing I've got to do is wire up the stone over to the rail stuff. But, for now, that's looking quite good. Let's just start getting some walls in place. Because this is going to be a very vital district for us, and I don't want to chance it getting destroyed. Just get rid of some of these trees, because the rails are most likely going to end up passing through them otherwise. Move a car out of the way, because I've had to build the walls directly around it. There we are. I might go about encasing these bits as well, or the mining as well, just to be on the safe side of things. Leave a little one-block gap between the turrets and the walls, just for security purposes. The walls that I have currently just run out of. Okay, back to Central it is. What did I come up here for? Oh yeah, I came over here for walls, didn't I? Yes, that was what I wanted. Although I do have a sneaking suspicion that I may have left some in the car. Did I do that? Was that a thing that I did? That was a thing that I did. I didn't even need to come over here, for crying out loud. Never mind. At least we've got more. We can always do with more. And closed. Nice. We'll put a gate in here, just so that we can drive the car out of it and not smash into things. I think I'm also going to encase the entire iron outcrop. And then we'll bring this up and close things off. With the exception of the massive gaping hole. There we go. There. Done. So the next thing I want to do is I want to start extending these rails. Although it might actually make a bit more sense to actually sort out the production of rails. So back in we go. And for that I think I'm going to need some more mining drills. We may as well get the entire field being mined. It might be a little overkill, but we need steel, and extra iron production is always good. Oh, I've got more research that I should be doing as well. There was nothing else that I could do with gun turret damage, was there? No. So we'll just try and get through the rest of the red and green stuff. I'm hoping that we'll be getting through the rest of this research in the next couple of episodes, because it's been going on for far too long. We need to get the last of this research done. What would be the advisable way to go about doing this? I mean, I can't even make any steel furnaces. Alright, back to Central we go. Ow! Bugger. Fucking gates don't even open on time. So we'll... Oh, no, ammunition. I want that as well. That's going to completely fuck up the production up here, but hopefully it should be okay. Right, going through. As the materials here start to get, like, mined away, like, the extension of these walls to encase all of this smelting is not going to be needed anymore. So any extra defenses that are going around this area are purely a temporary feature. It's just so that we've got a little bit more defense while we're, like, kind of destroying the landscape, I suppose. That's pretty much what we're doing. We're sitting here and going, oh, I want all this stuff, so I'm gonna have it. And the bugs aren't happy about it because they think it's theirs. Then, like, the courts get involved, there's custody fees and all this sort of stuff. Nobody goes home happy. Okay, we can get this entire stone deposit covered with just a few miners. Half a dozen to be exact. Oh yeah, forgot that the car can be moved by belts. Rather amusing little feature. Off you go, mate. Bye. Alright, we'll get you out of the way. Okay, we've got some steel production now. It's by no means going to be enough to get the level of production that we want, but it's going to do enough for now. Let's probably just take some of everything, really. Let this thing get back up into production, because it's not producing enough pollution for my liking. The bugs are far too content with the way things are, of my not making any smell. So I'm just going to send one big cloud of waft in their direction. See how they like that. Right, there we go. That's got the stone hooked up. So we're going to go off and carefully drive around everything. Now, for fuck's sake. Oh no, it appears I've run out of circuits. All these inserters are going to take a while to build. Bugger. Doesn't matter too much. Once the circuit train starts making its way down here, we won't have so many problems with regards to logistics, because as we have this new district all built, we're not going to have to worry about where we get all of our stuff from, like how long it takes to craft everything, because we're going to have it all made in various different locations for us. There we go. We've got rails being produced. I'm going to set a limit to, I think you get 100 in a stack, so I think I will leave that at 2 stacks. That should be more than enough for what we want to do. So, now that we have a lot of rails, we're going to leave that production going. I'm going to start connecting this district up to the network. We're going to finally get round to bringing the rails over. Build a couple of gates so that the train can make its way out once, well, so it can actually get through the walls. And so that we can bring the rails up. No, I'm going the wrong way. I don't want to do that. Oh, fuck. Right. Away we go. Let's bring these rails with us. Oh no, something's in the way. What is it? Bet it's a rock. Is it a rock? Or is it a tree? Can I just drive over it? Yep, there we go. Right, now where do I want to bring these rails to? I might bring them up to the little turn-off that leads down to Vickersville. It's been a while. It's been about a week. I've forgotten all the names for everything. It is going to be a little bit of a roundabout journey for the train. I've also got to figure out how I'm going to get it going back into the right end of the station. Hadn't thought about that. I can also connect this up to this line. I can connect Vickersville up to this line going westward, which would be a good plan for the future. So yeah, I think this is a good route to take the rails down. Look, all these trees are in the way, so I'm just going to kind of deal a little bit of damage to my car in order to be able to fucking get them all out of the way. Oh, hello, Bugs. How are you doing? You having fun? Oh, God, I've already run out of rails. Good job we're getting them built in a district, isn't it? Yeah. I'm having fun with this now. The long drive to find the rails. Boof! Bring you over. Oh, no, that went the wrong way. I didn't want to do that. God, now I've got to get out and actually do stuff. Huzzah! The line is connected. On one side, anyway. Ooh. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Now we should go about putting in some signals, of which I don't really have the materials to make. So, you know what? We're going to drive up to the sands, we're going to grab the train, and then we're going to do things this way. We're going to do things slightly differently, I suppose. It would probably make more sense to have those rails go diagonally down towards the new district. Yeah, I might make a slight revision to that, but we'll grab a couple of stacks of circuits just so that we can get some rail signals made up. Because one thing I should be doing is setting up rail signals at fairly decent intervals, so that the trains don't kind of get bogged down. The trouble with rail signals is, or what they do, is they separate the train line into blocks. So as you see, like, the gap in between these two signals here represents a block. If a train is before this signal, in the space that those four little kind of cargo wagon sized shapes are making, then the light behind it will be red. That means that a train in the block behind it will not be able to enter this block until it's been vacated. It makes it a lot easier for trains to kind of navigate around each other without crashing. But you have to remember to put them in quite frequently, otherwise like, if a train's got a long journey down a long stretch and you have no like initial reason to put like rail signals in, then like the train will sit around, like one train will sit around waiting for another. Have you got is your pathfinding working okay? I don't know, I feel like I should ask. Oh god, I think the iron supply here is running a little bit thin. Haven't been paying attention to things over here all that much. Yeah, I really haven't, because you're running really fucking dangerously low on ammo. Hello, coal train. Yeah, we've got a couple of iron miners out. Sweet! We're starting to get some of this cleared away. This is good news. Although there are a few little bits still lying around here that need to be got rid of. So what I'll do is I'll just plonk a miner right on the end. You can deal with things there. More research to do. Oh, this is all oil-based stuff. So we'll research flammables. That gives us access to the flamethrower technology, which is, it's good fun. I've not actually tried any of the flame weapons yet, but I've heard that they are very good for dealing with the biters, or dealing with the bugs, especially like because all of the fire stuff sets fire to the ground itself, so that the anything that passes through it will also be set on fire, which is very, very nice. I think I also might plonk a radar down here. Check on the power. Power is still doing very well. I was expecting things to start getting a bit hairy, what with the increased production over down in the logistics network. So, well, I don't know. Things are going quite well. Although I was kind of hoping that the power supply would need upgrading, because I was wanting to mirror all of this nice design stuff. Okay, should I tidy up these rails? I probably should. I don't know, I kind of like them as they are. We can play around with them in the future. For now, I'm going to sort out this junction. I haven't got enough rails to sort out this junction at the moment. So I'm going to go and grab the circuit train. Okay, flamethrower is done. Right, landmines. Yeah, we'll have those. Another thing that I've never used. I don't quite know how they work. Well, I'm assuming you put them on the ground and then they explode when something touches them, as landmines do. But I've never actually tried using them in Factorio. But let's take the train for a spin. Manually driving this one because I haven't set up a train, like an actual journey path for it at the moment. So I've got to pay attention to getting it round all the bends. There we go. Come on, Mr. Train, away we go. We've got to go and build some logistics. We've actually got to sort out all the unloading. Oh, there we go. No, we're going a bit fast. We're going a bit fast. Oh, nearly hit the wall. That could have been silly. Right, so Krakenbrouw is the station here. Let's send you there. Go to station. Right. Now we can sort out the unloading of circuits. Put some limits on these chests. There's going to be less capacity on these buffer chests here than there is on the actual loading up in the sands, I think. Some salts going on up the north of Vickersville. Ooh. That doesn't look like fun. What's happened with that train? Why has that stopped? Oh, right, I know what's happened. It's because I haven't put bloody signals in. Is that going to get things moving? Yeah, it is. Good. Yeah, that's the problem with blocks. Even though, like with the train signals, even though down here at Krakenbrouw we are miles away from Vickersville and the junctions up there, because there are no signals blocking off this station, the other trains weren't able to function. They weren't able to move into where they needed to go while this train was here. So that's the problem that you can end up having with this sort of station, or with this setup. But here we go. We're getting circuits unloaded here now. And we're going to just watch as they siphon off to the various things that we want produced. I should put some limits on some of these chests, because otherwise we're going to get a ridiculous number of absolutely everything. But there we go. We've now got the production of the various components we need for the rail systems, which is phenomenal. We're getting inserted production through the fucking teeth. Yeah, just dismantle everything. That's how I roll. And we want a box for long-handled inserters with a limit on it, please. A limit on this one as well. Limits on all the boxes, because otherwise it's going to get stupid. Well, I think it's official. The logistics district is fully operational. Fantastic. And we've got more science going on. We can research rockets. We've just run out of our circuit supply. So as things wind down here and all the various elements are built and distributed to their various storage chests, we'll just sit here and watch as all of the supply runs down. These assemblers aren't going to be doing anything for a while, because we have to set up the systems for what's it going to be? Oil. We need oil to be able to... Well, we also need to get the research done on express belts, but well, you need oil for that anyway, so what am I on about? I think we can safely say that this district is done with everything but the aesthetic. But now I need to figure out how to get the train back up to the sands, because the problem I've got is, in order to get this train back to where it needs to be, it needs to enter the sands from the west. So I hadn't really thought this through. I'll research alien technology. That allows us to make alien science packs, which are technically like tier 4 science packs. You go red, green, blue, and then the purple ones, which are made of alien artifacts, which is why you have to go out fighting the biters and destroying their what's it called, spawners, where you get the artifacts from. So we're finally going to have a use for them. And we'll find a good point along this line to have the train kind of branch off and go up to the sands again. What I might do is I might just do a single line for it at the moment, because I'm likely to end up overhauling the rail network at some point. Just as more districts crop up, I'm going to be making adjustments to the network to kind of streamline everything. So we'll be streamlining like the various trains and their cargoes, and along with like how the actual rails are laid out. I mean, the districts themselves aren't going to go anywhere. Once they're established, they're going to stay put. But the rails themselves can go through various revisions over time. So we're just going to kind of slapdash this whole thing together at the moment. There's a thing there that needs to go. It's a tree. So we'll just bring the rails down like this, and then it will sidle off on its own little kind of private rail, like so. And we'll put in various different signals that we need, so that we can get things running. Now that that little line is set up, we should be able to get the circuit train running back and forth. Ooh, that's a lot of bugs! Didn't like that. Oh, we're going to have to beef up the defences over here, I think. Plonk down another turret. Right, I think that should do it. So we'll send you on your way. Probably should have taken a ride on that train so that I could have got my car back, but because I wanted to do some flooring. You know what? We're going to call the train back. Go to Krakenbrow, now. We can just watch it on this screen now. This is part of the stuff that came in with the 0.13 update. I did talk about a little bit of the stuff to do with that when... I think episode 2 was when the 0.13 update had come in. We got like all the new train art and all of this new stuff to do with trains. Like, you can just keep an eye on where all of your trains are, what they're doing, and you can instantly check out like where they are in your rail network, and you can update all of their schedule from a distance, which is quite handy. Go and grab the car. We'll come back and we'll do some flooring. We'll get this district looking nice. I think I'll floor the new logistics district, and that'll probably be where I leave this episode, because we're coming up on an hour. That's gone by really, really quick. I didn't expect that this was gonna, like, all that took an hour. But our little colony citadel thing is slowly starting to expand. We're still under a fair bit of attack from the bugs. Although, what's that on my map? Is that... Oh no, that's oil. I thought I saw a couple of blips on the radar that looked like biter nests. That could have been dangerous if they were that close to the walls. But anyway, let's get in. Oh, grazed that wall. I was expecting to smash into that. Right, stone bricks for now. We're just going to lay down the basics of the train station, I think. Avoid the train. Don't want to get run over. Not again. It's not happened this playthrough yet, but it's happened before. Really don't think I'm going to have enough concrete for all this. Nope, I've already run out. Okay, I'm gonna run over on my recording a little bit, I think, but I want to have this district fully floored by the time I close things up. So we'll just take a drive back over to Central. We'll grab what concrete and stone bricks we can. So I've already gone through like most of my supply. Oh god, there goes a light. I also need to repair up this south wall. It's looking like a mess. Oh no. Hey, how are things going up here in Central? They look like they're going okay. Some of the smelters up here have run out. Iron supply for the concrete is still perfectly fine. And the iron supply in general for the majority of our citadel is still looking quite healthy. I haven't actually checked up on the coal mining in a while, actually. So that could be something we can go and do. Have a quick look at that before we get on with other things. Yep, coal supply looks perfectly fine. No problems with it whatsoever by the looks of things. All of the miners still look like they've got a healthy supply. All of them are well over 1,000, so I don't really think I'm going to need to come back here and check on things anytime soon. Copper's still doing okay, even though we've only got like, what, 5, 6 miners on here, I think? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Yeah, 6 miners. The supply of copper is still looking very, very healthy. But then, like, there's not a whole lot over here that's requiring much in the way of copper supply, really. Yep. Okay, I seem to be stuck on the terrain. Yeah, there's a fairly sizable wad of nests over there that looks like it's the cause of all the assaults over this side. So I will want to pay attention to that. It will get dealt with in the future, but for now, I'm gonna go all home decorating on this place. Oh, this does use a lot of supply. But it's all in the name of making shit look nice. Wow, ran out of that quickly. But we'll fill in some of the gaps, because any gaps that get left over aren't going to be too much of a problem. And it might get us a little bit of this concrete supply back. Oh, okay. The flooring is not 100% done. I've run out of concrete and my supply of stone bricks is starting to dwindle. So we've just got alien technology research finished. That does open up the options of doing rocket damage, which requires red, green, and alien science. That eventually starts to involve the blue science packs as well. But we'll do grenade damage for now. That's not going to take too much effort. But I think I'm going to leave things off here. I think we've made a hell of a lot of progress with, I mean, this district for the most part. But we've also kind of expanded our rail networks. We've got multiple trains running. We're still withstanding quite a few assaults from the bugs, and I'm probably going to have to go and check up on all of the turrets in the next episode just to make sure that everything's doing okay. But we do have several districts now that are all like kind of interconnected and working separately and working with each other, which is fucking awesome. We've got coal going back and forth between the copper smelting, which still has yet to be named. I still have no ideas on what I'm going to call that. If anybody does want to suggest something, go ahead. But the coal's going from the copper smelting in Vickersville. Vickersville is providing supply up to Turing Sands. And Turing Sands is providing supply down here in Krakenbrow. I'm probably not going to stick with that name for Krakenbrow. I haven't received, as of recording this episode, I haven't received any suggestions for a name for this district yet. I'm still maintaining if anybody wants to suggest anything, then go ahead. I think I'll get around to actually like giving this place a defined name, you know, a solid name at, you know, when the next episode rolls around. Once everything's completely finished here, once we've got the rest of the flooring and everything done. But for now, we'll leave it as it is. And for now, I'm just going to say thank you all for watching this episode. If you enjoyed it and you want to see more Let's Plays or metal covers from me, you can check out the playlists that are on the channel, and you can follow the links in the description below to follow me on social media. But thank you again for watching this video, and I will catch you all very, very soon. This is Captain Meatshield, signing off. Lower everything down, please, Phil. Oh, God, that's done the trick. I love your assault cannon. I just want to stick my knob in the end of it and have a fun time.